Going live, hoping that the Wi-Fi's good. I plugged in the Wi-Fi again in the hallway. I tried to move it a bit closer to the living room, and I'm going to give it a go going live, as there's something I need to declare. You may have seen previous videos. We had that storm, and another video before that where I discovered something nearby and I had to act on it, really. So hopefully some people will come on and we'll do a live video. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm in the old flat in Old Town, the dreaming suburb of Addiscombe, and we're gonna have a talk about what's recently happened in my life, and it's finally a positive because things have been a bit tough. The last 2 weeks haven't been feeling too good. I don't know if anyone's watching right now saying hello because I'm the wrong side of the camera. The tripod I've got at the moment is a different tripod because the one that my half brother got me this morning, I tried to undo the lugs to collapse it and 2 of the lugs broke. And I'm not surprised because I looked at the box that it came in and it said made in China, or should I say mismade in China. So the tripod I've got now is basically the all singing and all dancing, and yes, I should imagine I found it on the street or found it on the skip. I can't actually remember, but this tripod is the bee's knees. Excuse me. And if anyone's here, hi, it's DJpuff the third. In the bag with the tripod was this 2013 flyer for a gig at the Oval Tavern at Addiscombe, Croydon, and it's Showtime Hip Hop. Yes, CC, and I can't remember the name of the other guy. And we've got Showtime Hip Hop at the Oval Tavern, Friday the 25th of January 2013. If you're here, it's DJpuff the third going live. I think I'm live. And we've got Jokestar, Mickey Worthus, Rago Zulu Rebel, Kimber, Benediction, Tony Skank, Big Toast, Cracker John, and Too Late. G-Bag, the Legionnaires, Infidelics, Ority Chambers, Croman, Billy Sy from Cockney Pharmacist with DJs LEZ and Paradox. And this was 2013, which was 10 years ago. So that was inside the bag that the tripod was in. Right, I'm going to check the camera. I know that I'm in position. I'm hoping that you can see me properly. If anybody, there's no one here. I guess you'll just have to watch it later. But nothing so far. No one so far. Anyway, it's a bit of a shame, really. But Nancy Pants has just turned up. Yes. What do you mean you can see me? On the other side of the camera. Hello, Nancy Pants. Yeah, we're in the old flat in Addiscombe. DJpuff has gone live. I don't know what the picture quality is like. The Wi-Fi is on. I'm not sure which one I'm attached to. I'm either attached to this Wi-Fi or Linda's next door. I don't know. But I've just mentioned a flyer that I found in the tripod bag. I got the strong tripod today. that's 10 years old, and I'm going to be declaring a joyous occasion that happened. Felt pretty good earlier today. Got something to eat, rental riff raffs, started to feel a little bit pants. By the time I left riff raffs, came back, Linda's made me something to eat, so I've had something to eat and I felt a bit better. And I think God's given me enough strength to do this video, so I'm going to check and see if there's anyone there again. Oh dear, the throw's fallen off the settee again. Yeah, I don't know if I can, I'll check top chat, live chat. Yeah, Nancy Pants, it's great. I was there from the start, Lowell. Oh, very good, very good. Only me. Yes, it's DJpuff the Third, Jonathan, in the dreaming suburb of Addiscombe. And as you can see, I've got the 3-colour disco ball on, and that was a complete trial in itself because I wanted more than one. I've got one in the gaff at South Norwood. I wanted 2 in the Olds' flat, and I managed to get 1. I went back again to the shop in Selsdon. The first one, only the green and the red light worked and it turned. The second one, the green and the red light worked. It didn't move at all. The third one, I plugged it in. It worked for all of 20 seconds and then it died. And then I went back a 4th time or 3rd time, I don't know. I got a 4th one, plugged it in, stone dead, didn't work at all. So in the end, I went back to the shop. There's a different woman there. She was in no mood to even deal with me, and I just got my money back. So I've got 1 LED tricolour disco ball in the corner and 1 at the gaff. And as you can see, I don't know if you saw a video previously where I found a lava lamp thrown out the back of my block, and I looked into the middle, and all that was wrong with it was the bulb was smashed. The bulb was completely broken, but because it's so deep, you couldn't get your fingers in to get it out. So I literally had to get some long pliers, put the long pliers in, keep turning it until it came out busted. I replaced it with another bulb, but it was an LED one. It wasn't suitable. And then I went back to the shop, the light shop, and I got a suitable one. And then, as you can see, this lava lamp now works perfectly. And I'm going to leave it here. I'm leaving it at the old flat. I'll check again at chat. Still 1 person. Live chat. Only me. So we've still got Nancy Pants. Right. Okay. And when I found it, there was a piece missing off the top. Now what I'd done was, basically, me being a graffiti writer or part-time graffiti writer, all I had to do was find the lid of a paint tin, a silver chrome lid, and then all I did was I turned it upside down. I got some clear silicone sealant and I filled in the graffiti paint top lid halfway with silicone sealant, and then all I done, I just did, I put it on the top, leveled it out, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it now. And you'd never know that it didn't belong there. Look. You'd never know it didn't belong there. Brilliant. And have another look. Live chat. There was someone else, they went. Well, I don't often go live, to be honest. It might be the time of day, to be honest. It depends really with time zones. Sometimes people don't turn up, or they do. It's about time zones really. Oh, yeah. So what can I say? About 2 weeks ago, somebody on Facebook was for free was offering some items, and one of the items was a bag of fish tank gravel, and I thought, fish tank gravel, I might have that because I've got a bay fronted fish tank in the Gaff in South Norwood, and I thought if I can get that bag of fish tank grit, I might be able to set up the smaller fish tank and maybe have tropicals in it somewhere if I do move into the late parents' flat. But of course, I couldn't do it immediately. I had an issue with the front tyre of the cargo buggy. The front tyre had gone down, and I had to repair a puncture on the front of the cargo buggy. So eventually, I think it was a day or yeah, it was the day after, I was in the flat, and then I had to go into Croydon. I said to this woman that I was busy anyway. I was in town, and it got to the point where it was pretty much evening to dark, about sunset or something like that. And I took the cargo buggy to Sondridge Road, which is about 2 roads over, and the alleyway in between Inglis Road and Sondridge Road, I saw this black and white cat under a metal short stairwell on the concrete. And I could tell that this cat was round. It was a very young cat, probably 2 months, maybe 3 months, and this cat was very round. And I went to Sondridge Road and I picked up the gravel, and I brought it back to the flat here. Now, I kept an eye on this cat for at least 2 weeks, maybe less than 2 weeks, a week and a half or something like that. And this cat was still there. And it was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And about a week ago, me having the cargo buggy and the recycle bin, I tried to catch her and put her in the recycle bin. But I opened the front door, I turned the light on, and she jumped straight out, and she went along the path around the L and under the gate into the garden at the back. So that was a fail. And then two days, 2 or 3 days later, I mean, this was now about 3 days ago. 3 days ago, which it must be almost 2 weeks since I first saw her, I thought, this cat is still here, laying on the concrete. And I'd literally, I put cardboard there, I put a box with a towel in it, and it was just surrounded by other bits of cardboard, rubbish everywhere, dodgy fuckers hanging about with funny looks on their faces. And then I thought, I was going, to be honest, mentally, I was going mad because I could see this cat was heavily pregnant, and I just had to act. I couldn't leave this cat. So finally, 3 nights ago, I managed to catch this cat again. Again, had it in the basket. I got as far as Lower Addiscombe Road, and again, she escaped out through the top under the lid, and she was making her way back to the concrete. And there was another woman in the area, and this woman helped me to catch her again, a third time, and we managed to put that back in again. And this time I made sure that each end was locked so she couldn't get out. So I went round the corner to the flat, opened the front door, light on, and this time, finally, dry roof over her head. And I took her up the stairs, closed the door, took her up the stairs, and basically I got everything ready. So this was the day before. This was 3 days ago, and then 2 days ago I was here again. And by this time I haven't seen Esma Florine for a day, and then I had to stay here because I knew she was close. So there's me stuck in this flat, with a cat in the cardboard box on a towel, and I just started playing that meditation music, unlock all 6 chakras in 30 minutes, that type of thing. So it was meditation music, and basically that was what induced the cat into labour. And I had the tricolour disco ball going. Then after that, I decided, I'm going to play Deeper Shades of Euphoria by Red Jerry. And this is pretty chilled, deep, complicated stuff, but it's a good tempo. And it was dark. I made sure it was dark. And at 8:22 p.m. 2 days ago, Monday, 8:22 p.m. on Monday, All Tekra Bass Cadet Beaumont Hannant 2 remix started up, and the first kitten popped out. All Tekra Bass Cadet, and she pops her first kitten. Unbelievable. And I just don't know what to say, because I got a bit weepy. It's me sitting here with all this chilled music and a disco ball. A cat just popped out a kitten in front of me, and I've had such a hard time. I've had such a hard time over the last 10 years or even more, and all I've seen is death, death, death. Hard times, benefits pissing me off for 3 years. I could possibly have PTSD. Illness, it's got even worse since 2020, and then I lost both my parents in 2021. If anybody's turned up, anyone else, I don't know, DJpuff the Third, live in the dreaming suburb of Addiscombe. Yeah, I lost both my parents in 2021. My mother went in April, and my father went on New Year's Eve 2022, when I was watching Strange Fashion at the Bird in Hand at Forest Hill, a New Year's Eve gig, and I had no idea that my father had passed away on New Year's Eve. And I didn't find out about his passing until 7 days later, because Linda assumed that the police or somebody would have told me that my father died, but nothing. Nobody. The authorities, police, nobody told me that my old man had passed away. So I didn't find out until Linda called me and said, blah, 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 have you heard? And I went, what? And then she realised that moment that no, nobody had called me to tell me that my father, David Michael Thomas Moore, Tyrant, had passed away. So, not good. Lost both my parents 2021. But it was finally nice, to experience life, the birth of new life, and that night, no, the night after that I got her, we had big storms in South London. We had sheet lightning. And I literally went up into the loft with the phone, and I recorded about 6 minutes of this storm. And you could hear eventually the rain got heavier and heavier and heavier. On the Velux window, you can hear it in a previous video. And we had quite a storm. And of course, this cat was out on concrete under a metal stairwell surrounded by rubbish in a filthy alley. And I know for a fact that if I hadn't taken her in and she was in that same position and we had that storm, if she'd have popped, I mean, this was the night before, so it still would have been damp, but the night before we had storms and they would never have survived. She would have popped them out and they would have died of hypothermia immediately. So I know I done the right thing. I brought her back to the flat, and as I said, had the lights going, playing various music, and she started popping from 8:22 p.m. and it went from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. So I ended up with 4 little black hairy beans. I've got 4 hairy beans. 3 are basically little voids, black voids, and another one is very much like it's a tuxedo but mainly black. I don't really know until it's got older how much of a tuxedo it is. Kinky boots, I'd call them kinky boots, tuxedo. So we had 3 black cats and a tuxedo. Oh, but it was good to finally see some life. Anyway, if anybody else is watching, just declaring some good news finally. I'm using a better tripod, and as you can see, the lava lamp is going, and I think we're probably gonna swing it round now and we'll take a look at the puddy tats. I'm feeling a little bit on the sore side, but I do have strength. Ears are a little bit sore. We've got 4. That's good. Right, okay. So we'll look at live chat again. Hey, Don Arnold! Oh, I want one. Nancy wants one. I think she was waiting to feel safe before she gave birth. One, you rescued her. She let go, bless you. Don Arnold. Again, thank you for joining. What the hell have you been doing now? Cabin Game Fever. Are you still painting the carrot? If you're still here, I done 4, but not recently. No. Live chat again. And yeah, we've got 4. Now I want one, but I'm a bit wobbly. My ears are a bit sore, but we're gonna I'm gonna loosen this off. I'm hoping to anyway. Oh. And there's the TV. I need to somehow, I'm hoping that I can level it out. Can I level this fucker out? I don't know if I can level it out. Oh, how annoying. This is about as low as it's gonna go. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, come on. This is the all singing and all dancing, but unfortunately there's so many different levers and levels on it. I may end up just having to take it off, I'm afraid, because I cannot move it anymore. Oh, bollocks to it. I think I'm just going to have to take it off, because one controls this, one controls that, and no, I'm just going to have to make sure I do not touch any of the buttons and take this off. I'm going to have to take it off. Oh. Right, so here we go. Here she is. Little Mecatee. Little Mecatee and her hairy void and tuxedo balls. And to be honest, her kittens are lucky to be alive. They would never have survived that thunderstorm. So there you go. Little Mecatee. It sounds a bit like McKitty as well, but it's Mekity. Of course, there is a possibility that at week 6 or 7, when the kittens are ready to be moved on, I will have to take her to a vet, and I will have to get her checked for a chip. And it will be sad that if I take her to the vet and she does in fact turn out to be owned from another area. I've not seen anything on local community groups on Facebook or anything, or any notices saying that a cat's missing. But then again, I've been watching her for 2 weeks and she could have been there for even longer. It's very hard to see the little black beans. Very hard to see the little black beans. But if she does turn out to have a chip, well, have to communicate with the owner, and I'll have to keep one of the kittens, basically. It's just the way it is. Let's see if I can fiddle about with this tripod again. Oh, but there she is. Lovely, beautiful girl. She's a very good mother. She's a very good mother. Although she has got up and she has come to greet me and let me pet her, but she's majority of the time she has gone back to them again. She's gone back to them again. She's a very good mother. She's very friendly. I'm feeling a little bit sore-headed. DJ is a cat lady now. I suppose you could say that, Donald, if you're still here. Yeah, like you said, I think she was waiting to feel safe before she gave birth. Yeah, and when I rescued her, she let go, basically. She popped. She wasn't comfortable. And as you know, the night after, I put on meditation music and deep and chilled euphoria, and she and the kittens were born to do deep and chilled euphoria, basically. I probably should have had the camera the other way up. It's very hard to know which way to have the camera up, to be honest. We're coming up for 30 minutes now, and this is probably going to take days to upload. Even if it does upload, I don't want to lose the video, but well, and yeah, we'll take a look at this finger. No, we're not going to take a look at the finger. We'll take a look at this tripod. Look at this. What a monster. Just wish I knew how to use it properly. It's got everything. It's literally got everything, this tripod. Velbon. A Velbon tripod. It's got 1, 2, 3, adjustments. It's got this one here, 1, 2, 3, and some wind up thing. This is the all singing and the all dancing tripod, basically. What a monster. Still got to get used to it though. But it's very strong, very sturdy. And I've just used the phone attachment from the other one, and that's not something that will fail really. The attachment at the top is universal, so I'm not going to have any trouble with that. I've just got to get used to using the tripod. There you go, look. I don't need... Oh yeah, this is a height adjustment. It's got a height adjustment. I've not used it. But as you can see, it has actually got grooves on it, so it will go up and down. It will move up and down. Yeah, so that is literally the all singing and all dancing tripod. Is this well, no, I thought maybe I could. I'll need to get used to it. But this is one stonker of a tripod. We'll take another look at Pusscat and my finger. Oh, there's the button to change the view. Right, live chat. Still on live chat. Cool. Pissy Kanish, you're a hero, sir. I can't remember why I subbed or what you do, but I am officially a fan now. Great work. Thank you for stopping by, Kanish. Maybe it was graffiti, maybe it was hip hop, something like that, or bottle digging. It could have been bottle digging. I'm not sure. It could have been bottle digging, but yes, just doing a video that I've basically rescued this very young tuxedo cat from a filthy alleyway surrounded with rubbish, and saved her kittens basically from drowning in a storm that night or the day after. The kittens wouldn't have survived. Well, thanks for joining, Knish. And Nancy Pants, as always. Yeah, it could have been music related, venue related, bottle hunting, graffiti, anything. She's a very good mother. And there we are, there's the little tuxedo just turning over. You saw a little flash of white there. That was a tuxedo. And we've got 3 stormer cats. We've got stormy black cats. And she's very, very good. She's very, very good. Oh, ugly mug. Here I am. DJpuff the third is here. Here's my ugly mug. The view from this direction isn't quite so good. It's very hard to hold things without accidentally turning the camera off. But anyway, we're up to 34 minutes now. I have no idea how long this video is going to take to upload. Oh, it could be at least 2 days for all I know. Just have to see what happens. But yeah, I am in my late parents' flat in the dreaming suburb of Addiscombe. Life is just a waiting game at the moment. It's a bit of a limbo, waiting for things to happen. And at the moment, Tony Patience, none other than Tony Patience, the guitarist, bass player, drummer and keyboard player, is currently stripping, filling and painting this flat. Yes, the famous musician Tony Patience is in here doing the painting in the flat. And I know him. I've known him for quite a number of years from the Croydon music scene. And I decided I'll give him some work, and he only lives just over there, about 3 or 4 blocks away. So currently the hall, no, the stairwell, the small bedroom and the master bedroom have been stripped of wallpaper. Everything's been prepared. He knows what he's doing. And we always said that the living room would be literally the last to be done, and now it is going to be officially the last to be done, because we've got a cat here with kittens, and that's going to last at least 7 weeks, maybe more. So yeah. But thanks for joining me. I need to try and move out a little bit more. There you go, we're out a little bit more now. Ears are playing up a little bit, but I think we're probably going to end it there. So thanks for joining me, everyone. I think we've had a few people on. We've had at least 4 or 5, and I've tried to look at the comments. I keep having to touch it and drag it down, but we've had a few comments. Thanks for joining me. It was just a sublime moment to be somewhere and actually experience the birth of new life. After, life can be a bit meh and miserable, and I'm gonna end it now, basically. Thanks for joining me. There's another video coming up at some point. I'll probably do a live in the gaff in South Norwood. Louise from Ireland, who I met on the Dr. Fox 2000 Volcano X live stream. I've known her since 2021. We met on a YouTube stream, and she defended me a lot after my mother had passed away, people trolling on streams and chats, and she defended me. And last year, Louise popped over and she took me to Bexhill. She took me back to Bexhill, and it had been a long time. I wasn't feeling well, of course, but it was memories, and I spread some of Mumsy's ashes just outside Cantaloupe Road, Bexhill. I also spread some on the beach at Bexhill, and even before that, the station, just as we left the station at Bexhill, and some of Mother's ashes went onto Louise's shoe. So obviously Louise has been blessed, and thanks to Louise, some friends of hers that went to Iceland in person, and also they went to Mount Etna. I don't really want to touch this by accident. I've got to move my finger. They went to Etna and Stromboli, and these people brought Louise back lava samples from Etna, Stromboli and Iceland. So I'll probably be doing another live video at some point in the next couple of days, I think. I've got another Ascension Academy video to go up of Chips and Zachary battling. And yeah, basically I was just declaring the fact that DJpuff is a father. Yes, he's a father to 4 fuzzy beans. 4 fuzzy beans. And we'll turn it round again and take a quick look. Fuzzy Bean Cam. There she is, look, and they're feeding. Stormy black fuzzballs. And there's a tuxedo. You can see the white paw just disappearing there. One of them's a tuxedo, and the other three are stormy blacks. Black is the new black, you know. Yeah, black is the new black. The most popular and lucky colour. And I think we're gonna end it there now. Thanks for joining me. DJ Shadow. And we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.